gentlemen, welcome to America's game show, Anything Can Happen. And here's your host, Graham Elwood.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Anything Can Happen. A game of skill, a game of chance. Actually, more of a game of chance. Knowledge is a deterrent. And now let's meet our co-host who graduated magna cum laude from the Electoral College, Ron Placone, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Ron, tell us why anything can happen.
Graham, this is a game show where anything can happen because this is a country where anything can happen. When our founding fathers found this nation by killing everyone who was here first, they envisioned a world where anything can happen if you're white and own slaves.
All right, okay, Ron, great point. And it's election season, so we were warned we could actually lose our democracy by candidates that, when they get elected, won't do anything for the people.
That's right, Graham, but I got some good news. I actually got a hold of some 2024 slogans.
Outstanding.
So this is an exclusive. This is only available here, but we got some of the 24 slogans before they've been released. Here's the first one. Biden 2024. Nobody likes me, but they say I'm the most electable. Shrug.
All right, that's exciting, that's exciting.
The shrug brings it home, I think.
Makes
I
me
think
want to
that's a
vote,
winner.
Ron.
Trump 2024. They ran the mob from prison. I can do this.
Oh, that's a valid point, everybody. That is true.
And of course, Ron DeSantis. DeSantis 2024. Everybody yell Yahtzee. It's time to elect a Nazi.
Hey! Who doesn't like Yahtzee, everybody? That's a fun game show. Oh, well, Ron, sounds like it's going to be an exciting game show and a great political year. Let's meet our contestants.
All right, this first contestant, very, very funny comedian. We just had a wonderful time in Edinburgh together, and she's been on Netflix. Please welcome Robin Tran.
Thank you. Oh, Robin, thank you so much for joining us. What's been going on in your world? How's work? How's the tour?
I haven't had a job for 8 years. But you know, life is great. America's great. There's no problems at all.
Sounds awesome. Boy, I'm excited. Are you excited to play Anything Can Happen?
I'm very excited.
Outstanding.
I'm very stupid, so it's going to be a great American show. You know.
Oh, this is the land of stupid people, folks. I went to public school in Chicago. That's how I became a cable game show host. Ron, let's meet our next contestant.
Our next contestant, very, very funny comedian. You've seen her on The Tonight Show. Please welcome Kara Soltanovich.
Keep clapping.
Come on, there it is. Clap, ladies and gentlemen.
Not even sitting down.
Kira,
Hi.
thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Are you excited for this election season?
I am not. No, I don't want it. Can we vote just 8 years? I can't take this every 4 years, because then what happens is you get a new idiot and then they start campaigning the next day. The next day we have 3.5 years of campaigning. It's too much.
We're going to change the name of this show to The New Idiot. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's play Anything Can Happen.
All right.
Round one. We are going to play Who Said This?
Good luck.
Republican or Democrat? I'm going to read a famous quote, and you have to ring in and tell me if it was said by a Republican or Democrat. They could be president, vice president, presidential candidate, or key cabinet member. If you get it right, you will win 100 points.
Wow.
And you alone get to answer the bonus question, valued at an additional 100 points. Ooh, by telling us who actually said it. But if you're wrong, your opponent has a chance to steal 100 points. Outstanding. Yes.
Whoa.
This audience is on the edge of its seat. All right, let's go. Who said this? Republican or Democrat? We have a lot of kids who don't know what work means. They think work is a 4-letter word.
Robin.
Democrat.
Is that correct? That is correct. Outstanding. Oh my goodness. 100 points. Robin jumps out to an early lead. Robin, a chance to double your points. 100 plus 100 is 200, ladies and gentlemen.
He's patronizing you.
I think that's true. I think
He's talking.
You can look it up on Google, folks, and just see if I'm correct.
I like being patronized.
All right. If you can tell me which Democrat said this quote.
It was Whoopi Goldberg.
Let's see if that's correct. Oh,
so close.
Whoopi Goldberg also said it.
Yes.
So I think
I agree with Robin.
That's a great point. I'm trying to remember Whoopi Goldberg's presidential campaign. Did I miss it?
I haven't watched the news for 10 years. So
Then you could be president. This is fantastic. So, Robin, you got 100 points. You are in the lead. Let's go to our next question of round one. Who said this? Republican or Democrat? I just want you to know that when we talk about war, we're really talking about peace.
Robin.
Democrat.
Is that correct? That is incorrect. Oh, Robin gets no points. We have an interesting point in the show here. Kira, if you can name which Republican said that, you will get 100 points.
Yes.
And bring yourself into a deadlocked tie at 100. You don't have to do the buzzer.
Oh, okay.
You just have to, unless you really want to, you get to answer which Republican said this quote. I will read it again.
I don't need you to.
Okay, wow, that's pushy. pushy.
I'm only kidding. Go ahead. It's your show.
No, whatever, fine. I guess nobody wants me to do anything.
George W. Bush.
Is that correct for 100 points? That is correct. Ooh, nice. Kira just tied it up. How did you know? Were you taking a guess, or do you actually remember that quote?
I remember everything he said. Because it was a comedian's dream.
If only he would run again.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Oh, my God, what a gift.
Still younger than Biden. All right. You know, it's tied up at 100 apiece. Ron, this game is very hard to predict. How do you see it playing out?
Leads can change. Leads can change quicker than RFK adapting to whatever's trending on Twitter. So there's still a lot that
Ron,
can happen.
you bring up a great point about anything can happen. Leads can disappear faster than Bill Clinton's Secret Service detail when he's on Epstein's jet.
That's right, Graham. And this game is heating up quicker than Matt Gaetz in a room full of 15-year-olds. So.
Great point. You had your hand up, Kira.
Yeah, are you guys going to be doing more of that? I'm double parked.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, it's fine.
Well, if the show gets picked up, we'll pay your parking ticket.
Okay, thanks.
All right, here's our third and final question.
I like it.
All right, final question of round one. Who said this? Republican or Democrat? The media, really, the word I think one of the greatest of all terms I've come up with is fake.
Robin.
Republican.
Let's see if that's correct. That is! Robin jumps out to another 100-point lead. Robin, a chance to get an even larger lead. Tell us, Robin, which Republican said that quote?
Donald J. Trump.
Is that correct? You just got yourself a 200-point lead. Congratulations. Give her a round of applause. This is exciting. This is exciting. Oh my goodness, Robin has 300 points to Kira's 100.
Yes.
Which means...
Being a Trump supporter came in handy, you know?
That's a sweet lane you've marked out there, Robin.
the transgender Trump supporter.
Seriously, that would go viral. All right. Which means now, Robin, you're the leader of round one. You get to pick the category of round two. I will read 3 categories, 2 of which are fake, or as we call them here, the superdelegate categories. Which, if you pick the superdelegate category, Kira will suddenly have a 100-point lead going into, yes, isn't it exciting? Going into round two. Here are the 3 categories for you to choose from. Comic book villain or Time Person of the Year, Name that dictator. No coup for you. Famous CIA coups from around the world.
Oh my God.
Don't forget your passport.
Robin, which one do you choose?
I pick no coup for you. Famous CIA coups from all around the world. I chose
correct? Is that correct? Is it no coup for you? Oh, that's fake. Oh. What is the real category? It's name that dictator. So that means, Kira, you now have a 100-point lead. Yes. Oh, you gotta love the superdelegate category. Before we go into round two, we want to bring someone on stage who has some political experience with the superdelegate process. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to bring to the stage, from the great state of Vermont, Senator Bernie Sanders, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Senator Sanders.
Pardon me, I do with some Santa Ana winds. I'm a little bit allergic. It's great to be here. Ron, I like to support anybody who supports me and viciously criticizes me as much as you do, and a typical Bernie Sanders supporter does. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and my name's Graham, Senator Sanders, but I really appreciate...
Well, you know, you're all the same to me, one way or another.
Senator Sanders, how do you look at this year's presidential field shaping up? You've run twice yourself.
Oh, thank you. I have run twice myself, and let me say this, and when I say that, what I mean is, I want to say something. In a year of fantastic potential for this great country, and also a year of great trials and tribulations that we all face together, there are a number of candidates running for the high office of the presidency who are not running for president technically and formally. Gavin Newsom, my great friend, and by the way, in politics, when you say somebody's your great friend, that means they're a dangerous competitor. My great friend Gavin Newsom, my dear colleague Kamala Harris, The Rock, let's be honest. So in the spirit of these non-presidential candidates, I wanted to, step into your game show here and not really compete, but also steal some limelight while I'm here. I did the cadence expecting a major applause line, but it didn't come.
Senator Bernie Sanders.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Senator Bernie Sanders, Democratic presidential candidate 2016 and 2020. All right, let's go into round two. This round is multiple choice. I will read a statement or question and give you 4 choices. The first player to buzz in gets to answer. If they're right, they earn, you guessed it, 100 points. Yes, exciting. Kira has a 100-point lead. If we get to... Sorry, folks, we couldn't afford a teleprompter. That's why I have a script. If they are wrong, their opponent gets a chance to steal those amazing points. Ron, how do you see round 2 playing out?
Well, this is multiple choice, so there's less points on the board, Graham. There are less points on the board than minorities at a CPAC convention, but that doesn't mean we can't still have a high-scoring game, because anything can happen.
Good point, Ron. Like dead people voting in Chicago, points don't really matter. So let's begin round 2. Here's our first question. He ordered carpet bombings that were supposed to be carried out against anything that flies on anything that moves. Who is he? Is he Augusto Pinochet, Henry Kissinger, Hermann Göring, or Saddam Hussein?
Kira.
Oh, I was just testing it. Hey, Kissinger!
Is that correct? That is correct, Henry Kissinger. Oh, a fantastic war criminal. Kira, guess what? You just now have a 200-point lead.
Whoa!
Now, Kira.
How's he doing? Is he okay?
Yeah, Kissinger's doing great. We're going to bring him out next. Kira has a 200-point lead. Here's our next question. Name that dictator. His brother stole a fish from him, so he killed him.
What?
Who is he? Is it Genghis Khan, Pol Pot, Kim Jong-il, Mike Pence?
Kira.
Oh boy, this really works. Kim Jong-il,
Is that correct? No, that is not. Oh, Robin, you have a chance here to steal these 100 points and get closer to Kira.
I literally thought that Pol Pot was a word before right now. I didn't know it was a guy with that spelling.
No, Pol Pot is how you make a lot of stir fry. It's really fantastic.
That's right. I'm going to say Genghis Khan.
Is that correct? Guess what, Robin? You just got another 100 points. Getting a little closer. Oh, man. Kira has 500, but Robin just closed the gap to 400, which means anything can happen. We go into our final question of round 2. Name that dictator. This guy was so mad, his ex started dating a transgendered person. He bought a social media platform.
God.
Who is he? Let us reveal the names first, judges. But Robin gets to choose. Is it?
I know this answer.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Nope.
Bill Gates. Vladimir Putin. Elon Musk.
Robin.
It was Elon Musk.
That is correct. Oh my goodness.
That's right.
You just tied it up. Oh.
That's not fair to her. I'm an expert on dictators and trans people.
It's not fair to me at all.
So after 2 rounds, we are locked up at 500 apiece.
Whoa.
That's right.
Since we are tied at 500 apiece, Robin got the last correct answer. She gets to pick the next category out of this hat. Ron, show us the hat.
Wow.
All right. Inside
I don't trust
this hat are 3 categories. They are religious law or state law, debate footage or slasher horror movie, Trump tweet or plagiarized Biden speech from the 1980s. Also in the hat is the thoughts and prayers card. If you choose this, you lose 100 points.
Graham, the thoughts and prayers card serves no practical purpose. I have no idea why it's in there.
Ron, now's not the time to be political. I pray for you. And I think now's a great time to say, shouldn't we arm our teachers? All right.
Yeah. They're not
All right, so now let's Robin picks. Give it to Ron. Ron will read it on camera.
I don't believe what. All right.
Ron, which category did Robin pick?
Religious law or state law?
Ooh,
Yes.
outstanding. This is the category for our
this.
final round.
Right.
Actually,
But before we do that, in order to be fair, we want to hear from the other side of the aisle. We heard from Bernie Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to welcome former President of the United States of America, George W. Bush.
yeah.
How you doing, Mr. President?
I always salute as if there's longer music.
That's a good one there.
There's a smell of freedom out in the air. And I look out there, I said, come on down. I said, take a look at the set, and I see the red, white, and other colors wrangling and dangling around.
How do you see this year's presidential election shaping up, Mr. President?
People say that a former president might come back and take his place as a rightful dictator. I'm ready. I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Did we just hear correctly, Mr. President? Are you running again?
I did 9/11, and I'm running again for president.
So what would your platform be for 2024?
My platform's probably going to be made of wood with a little bit of cement underneath it.
Oh my
Constructed
God.
by a non-union team of Texans.
Thank you so much.
God
Mr.
bless y'all to death.
Big round of applause, President George W. Bush. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate
President.
that.
We
Thank all
appreciate
of
it.
you.
Thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much. George W. Bush, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
He's
right.
doing great. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Yeah, just walk down.
Sir.
Perfect. There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're
So
doing
as I was saying, that the country could use,
fucking guy.
as we used to say down in Texas, if it ain't broke, there's probably nothing wrong with it.
That's great. Thank you. I think your ride is coming here, Mr. President. Thank you so much. George W. Bush, ladies and gentlemen, that was inspirational. Ron, it makes you want to run for president, you know?
It's anyone can do it.
It's really, literally, anyone, he proved that. Anyone can do it.
Yeah, there's no kids in the crowd. He could have read them a book backwards or something.
That would have been great. All right. Let's go into our final. Are you guys ready for round 3, the final round tonight? We are deadlocked at 500 apiece. It has been a very exciting evening. Here's how our final round works. I'm going to read a law, and you have to ring in and tell me if it's either a religious law or a state law from these great United States. If you're right, you get 100 points, but with inflation, it's only worth about 63.7 points. But you alone get to answer the bonus question for another 100 points by telling us which religion or state has the law. But if you're wrong, of course, your opponent has a chance to steal those 100 points. Contestants, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Ron Placone, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Donia and the Anything Can Happen Orchestra, are you ready? Outstanding. CrossFit bartender, are you ready? Somebody's edible just kicked in. Audience, are you ready? Let's do it. Here is your first question of the last round. Is this a religious law or state law? You can insult an officer of the law, but you need to stop when they ask you to.
Kira.
Well, that's a state law.
Is that a state law? That is correct! What? Kira just jumped out to another 100-point lead.
Thank you.
She has a chance to make that a 200-point lead, which is critical at this juncture in the game show. Which state has that law? I will give you 4 states to choose from.
Oh, beautiful.
Is it Florida, New Hampshire, Wyoming, or Colorado?
I will say New Hampshire.
Is it New Hampshire? Oh, it was Colorado. Let's read our next question of our third and final round. Kira has a 100-point lead. Is this a religious law or state law? Women could only have 1 piercing per ear, and men can't have any.
Robin.
Religious law.
Is that a religious law? That is correct, Robin. You just tied this up at 600 apiece, which is exciting. Now, you have
People
a
are
chance.
booing me, by the way.
No, I think they're going,
Oh,
ooh.
okay.
I think
People were booing me.
Boo! That would be a weird audience. All right. You have a chance. We're going to give you 4 religions to choose from, Robin.
Okay.
If you choose correctly, you get an additional 100 points, which would give you the lead again. Leads have been going back and forth. It has been exciting, Ron. All right. Which religion was it? Was it Hinduism, Protestantism, Mormonism, or Klingon? Robin, which religion do you think it is?
I'm going to say Protestantism. Is that how you say it?
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know either. Oh, the correct answer was Mormonism.
Damn it.
So nobody gets the extra points. So we are now tied at 600 apiece. Going into the final question, is this a religious law or state law? You can't wash a mule on the sidewalk.
Kira.
State law.
Is that a state law? That's 100 points.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
A chance to extend the lead. Which state has that law? Is it Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, or Oregon?
They're all crazy places. They are all crazy places where God, that's a hard one. All right, I'm going to go Virginia.
Is that correct? That is correct. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. An additional 100 points. Kira, you have 800 points to Robin 600. Guess what that means? Kira, you're our winner. Congratulations. Come down here, Kira.
Very good game.
Thank
Very
you so
good
much,
game.
Robin.
Good game.
This has been
Good
fantastic.
Good
You can
game.
leave the buzzer. And one of the most exciting
Yeah,
things,
thank you so much.
we are happy to announce this, that you, as the winner of tonight, are going home with a check for $100,000.
Wow!
Oh my God, that is amazing!
Honestly, you could have just said you're going home. And I would have been ecstatic.
As would we all.
That
Kira,
is wonderful. Thank you. That's very generous.
all right. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just been informed.
Oh, me too.
Okay, you've been informed too. Thank you for playing good improv.
Yes.
Actually, I've just been informed that you're not allowed to go home with the $100,000.
What?
I'm sorry. Congress has taken the $100,000. They need to bail out Silicon Valley Bank.
I understand.
Well, at least it went to a good cause.
Yes,
I
help out a bank.
understand.
So you
Yeah.
go home with nothing.
Oh, not even a little bit of Dogecoin?
No,
Okay.
nothing. But you
Okay.
do get a firm handshake
Ooh.
and the love of a grateful nation.
That is very firm. Thank you.
Oh, you wait. What's going on? What is? Oh my! It looks like former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura is here.
You're telling me that the two-party system has conspired to take the valued, earned property of someone, an honest, hard-working American contestant, and said that they can't keep their own money? Why am I not surprised? I think what they need, Mean Gene, is that they really need, what they need in this country is a third-party option. You had the Republican on and a fake socialist Democrat. It's time for somebody that agrees with neither of them and is less electable.
Yeah.
I'm a third-party option, but unlike Robert Kennedy, I did get the vaccine. It was just the vaccine for dog measles, and I got it. I believe in it. I'm not afraid of needles. I sleep on a bed of needles from the Mongolian Alps. I have them specially imported with salt. I live in Mexico. I'm off the grid. You can't tell me the answers. The answers, I don't even ask the questions.
So what would your platform for 2024 be?
Well, it's going to be a square circle, I'll put it that way, with 3 ropes and 4 turnbuckles. Yes, I am wearing a costume of my own persona. That's what I do. I don't want the algorithm scanning this for artificial intelligence. If I wanted to be scanned for artificial intelligence, I'd walk down to CNN or MSNBC and say, hey, I want to be on your show. But I wouldn't and I can't because I wouldn't get the ratings, so they don't put me on.
Governor Jesse Ventura, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not buying it.
Thank
Give
you.
it up for the real American hero right down here.
Right here, telling you. Thank you, Governor Jesse Ventura. Well, 2024 is going to be an exciting election year with a lot of people running that we didn't know was running. But ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. A big round of applause to our winner, Kira Soltanovich. Thank you so much, Robin Tran, Ron Placone, Donia, and the Anything Can Happen Orchestra. My name is Graham Elwood. Thank you so much, everybody. And remember, help out a billionaire in need. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to all of you. Big round of applause, everybody that helped us out. Drive home safe, everybody.